Hi YouTube, it's Antasia back with another video. Let's get to it. So this topic came up to me to speak about to you all because I think when I was making dinner and I was talking to my partner, I was telling him, I said, we should really be in here grinding like we don't have money, like we're broke. So let's get into that. What do you all think about grinding, hustling, working every day, sun up to sundown, with a bank account that's full of money, a lot of zeros, but you're working like you're poor, you're being frugal, you are being mindful of spending, you're budgeting, just all those things, but you have money. I think that we should have the mindset of essentially working, hustling, grinding like we have no money. Because this is the thing. I think hunger comes from an empty plate. I remember back when I was in Mexico and I didn't have an income source living out there. So, every day, because I had a graphic design job on the side, every day I would make sure that I was grinding, learning new skills, reaching out to people to do some graphic designs for them. And it was like I was so hungry. I was starving. And I'm not talking about food. I was starving for money, for success. I was starving for the hustle so bad to where it was like I would not do anything for money, but I'm going to really just like every day I'm going to dedicate myself to this so I can make money. And it was such a mental strain doing that because I literally didn't have any money. And the thing is that one income is close to none. So that was something that I had to get into my mindset as well, because I'm like, dang, like I don't have no income right now. I can't even say that I have one income, but that's close to none because something could happen to that income. I couldn't even do that. So now that I have a income and a potential income and another working person in the, it's just like I have multiple incomes. Something happened to me, I have something to bounce back on. But I'm still not going to allow myself to not hustle as if I don't. I'm going to hustle for now on like I don't have any money, like I am broke, like I'm fiending, like I'm starving. And this is the thing too that I want to get out to. I feel like the love of money is evil. Money should be viewed as something that's sustainable for us, something that we use as a tool to get by and survive. People who love money, cherish money, cry over money, all of that stuff, that's too much, because money is not as important as anything. Because one thing about money, it comes and it goes. So that's how I look at money. Money comes and money goes. So it's not nothing for me to look at and just think like, oh, I need money, I work for money, I die for money, I worship money. No, it's literally just for survival. People who do that, I don't agree with that type of mindset. And that's why I came into this mindset, because I remember when I was really struggling and was really hungry and was really like, oh my goodness, where am I going to get my next dollar? Where am I going to get this at? Like, and it's definitely hard when you're in a third world country and you can't make money. It was hard in Mexico to make money, because when you're in America and you're an American citizen, you can definitely just go get a job and you're making money. But it was hard being in a third world country. You can't really do that. So that shifted my mindset to now, like, okay, I remember the time when I was in Mexico, poor, struggling. And mind y'all, I was there for 6 months to a year dealing with that. So just know your girl was I was down bad, but it was a learning lesson and it was an experience for me to grow as a person. And I could give advice to the next person who wants to go out and, go to a third world country with no income and thinking that the sky is going to drop down money on you. That's not realistic. But it did give me the mindset to always hustle, always work like you don't have any money. I just feel like that's the best tool, so that way you can just keep up and keep going and not worry about your bank account. You can make money in your sleep. Money can be coming in your account when you don't know. That type of luxury, that type of living, And it's always best when you can make money in your sleep. Let me tell you, making money while you sleep, it's like working a 9-to-5 job and you're getting holiday pay. So you just made free, easy money for a holiday and you sleep and you resting. That's making money in your sleep. That's free money to me. Got a business, orders just coming in like this. You can fulfill those orders the next day. But guess what? You just made money in your sleep. So I don't know. What do y'all think in the comments below about hustling like you broke? Hustling like you don't have no money. Especially if you're young, I'm not saying older people can't do it, but especially if you're young, please utilize your strong, able, healthy, staminated body to work. You can be in the nicest place in the world, work like you living in the trenches. You in the trenches. Work like you want to be in something luxury, something nice. Like it's all about our mindsets and how we shift our thinking and how we view our lives in the moment. So that's what I like. I just think that if we shift our mindsets and we think positive and we think like we thought when we had nothing or we thought when we did have something, that'll make everything fall into place for us. Seriously. Because it was nothing like being broke. It was nothing like not having nothing. Like they made you want something even more. And now that you got it, you gonna be lazy? No. Just keep going harder. That means you go even harder. Because you want to keep this lifestyle, right? You want to keep to where you can go get groceries and eat as you please and pay for this if you need it and do these things if you want to do them. So when you have everything, don't be lazy. Keep going. Because that stuff can be gone before you know it. And nobody likes that. Nobody likes working and having what they have, and then it all comes crashing down. So continue to get those income sources up. Continue to make sure that you have what you need and then some. And when we're talking about finances, let's make sure you have savings put up. Let's make sure you're investing. Let's make sure that we have debts that can be paid off, or start by doing that. Something that will help you in the future, that will benefit you in the future, in the now. Keep going. It's always a thing that people get to where they want to get and then they get lazy or they get comfortable. Comfortability is the worst thing that you can do in a relationship, with your finances, with your living situations. Do not get comfortable. I think the thing that really motivates people is when they do get uncomfortable. When you're uncomfortable, that makes you just want to grind. That's when you have the most faith. What about when you are comfortable? Tap back into that and be like, you know what? I'm going to work harder. I'm going to grind harder. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to get comfortable right now. No. I really feel uncomfortable. That's the mindset that we should have. I think that will bring us so much clarity in the moment and be like, wait a minute. I'm sitting around here because I have this in my account, but that can be gone quick. So I need to keep making it happen. I need to keep hustling. I need to keep grinding. I need to keep acting like I don't have that in my account. So yeah, it's just something I was thinking about. Hustle like you ain't got no money. Hustle like you broke. Be out there grinding from sundown to sun up like you don't have nothing in your account, like you don't have nothing to lean on, like you don't have any money to eat the next day. Keep that mindset, and I think we will all go far. Like, we will all just be okay. No matter if it's little petty jobs here and there, doing this for $5 here, just, hey, that stuff gonna add up. That's a meal right there. So it's all about our mindset. Let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments below. If you like these videos, comment so that way we can engage in the comment section, and I'll be sure to be back with more videos. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.